with Diamond Dinosaur. Grab your kit, let's craft and score. Big dog barks and football plays. Diamond Dinosaur.
Hey guys, it's Mary Lee, the Diamond Dinosaur 33, coming at you from my lair, my nest, my craft room, whatever we're calling it this week. Just don't call me late for dinner in most days. I'm doing something a little different today because as my, sorry guys, my allergies are really bad. Because as I do more detailed canvases, I feel like they get bigger and bigger, and they just don't, it just, as you can see, let me just show you over here, my counter over there just doesn't always work for the size of some of these canvases. So, when I was watching my very good friend, Kathy, over at Kitties for Crafts, I was looking at her setup, and I was actually going to go buy a phone holder for mine. And then as I sat here this morning, I realized, why do I even need to do that? I have an iPad. Duh. So, I'm trying that today. So, I'm going to open some of these canvases, share them with you as an unboxing. Again, this is not my norm. I don't normally... I don't know. I just sometimes feel that even face-to-face on camera isn't always the most personal thing, but it is the one of the most personal things, if that makes sense, right? Okay. So this is, I got this from on the retreat. My good friend Rita from Crafteritas, she was able actually to snag an extra Louisa, The Great Escape. And I had been trying to get a Louisa. I was never able to, so she had an extra one, so I bought this from her. So she brought it to the retreat with her. Which, guys, if you have not, if you did not know about the RVA Sizzling Summer Retreat that happens in Richmond, Virginia in July, you need to go look up RVA Sizzling Summer Retreat on Facebook, and DP, Diamond Painting Around the World, on Facebook as well. And you know what? You can even do shenanigans with the Burbs, because she does put some information out there as well. So, we have your standard Diamond Art Club kit, right? So, you have the toolkit, which is standard. I don't think I need to open it for anybody, but this will go into a box for the retreat next year for those who need trays, or if you like this putty wax that Diamond Art Club uses. I do not use them, so. I mean, I'm starting to save the trays because I have a little bit of a tower going on my back wall over there, but I normally don't use it, so. Okay, so this came with a bronze card, The Great Escape, from Louisa. And this particular canvas, she has 50 colors exact. So it's probably going to be like more of a, I don't know, maybe a snack size for those of us that do kits that are the size of a bed comforter, right? I mean, come on. Terrible waste, not a waste of time, but I gotta stop doing these big canvases. I already have a stash that's gonna outlive me. Bigger canvases are not helping this. They're not helping the problem. And I can never open these. I don't know why. I just don't know why. They just don't open the right way. It's been a while since I've opened a Diamond Art Club. I don't really shop with Diamond Art Club anymore. So we're gonna roll it. Oh my God, you guys, this is flippin' adorable. Is it not? Look at that. It's so cute. It is literally so cute. I'm not a cat person, but that is really cute. It is 22 inches by 27 inches. Very cute. You guys know all about Diamond Art Club. Scalloped and poked edges. You know what the canvas feels like. And this is the colorway. There's greens in there. What a good color scheme. Very, I want to say natural, but not so natural, right? Neutral. Maybe neutral is a better word to say. Neutral, yeah. I would say neutral is probably the better. So that is my Louisa. Now I do have the two smaller Louisas that are on Amazon. I do have both of those, the Hugging Cats and the Fishbowl. But they came prior to the retreat as well. But I've already put them away because, listen, my counter was getting a little shabby. There'd be crap everywhere. I'm like, oh my God, this is supposed to be a happy craft room. It can't be very happy when it's got all this crap everywhere, right? How am I supposed to stay organized and be a good diamond painter with all this crap going on? And you know what? Let me just put this back in there. So I don't even have a bag for it yet. Oh, here's the box. So yeah, I would definitely go check out that Facebook group for the retreat. It was such a good time. And there were so many people selling things. Like there were probably a good 80 to 100 canvases that were probably up for sale, for sure. Okay, I do have another Diamond Art Club. This one, I won this canvas at the retreat. I did not buy it from the B-Stash. I won it. This was on my wish list for a very long time. And then when I got my feelings, gotten my feelings for Diamond Art Club, I tried to use all of my points. And I also deleted my wish list because I was not falling into the FOMO. I wasn't doing it anymore, and I have yet to fall into the FOMO. But this was one that I wanted, and when I saw it, I knew immediately that it had to come home with me. It is Jurassic Night from Aja Trier. This is a much older kit. You can tell by the tool kit when it comes out. I feel like Crafterita's because she had the same issue. Okay. I'm looking for there we go. Clearly the older kits bags were much easier to open, and I'm not quite sure why, but they were. Because that just popped right open, and I don't know if it's because it's an older kit or what, but that was a blessing. Let's see what's in this older tool kit. Sometimes you might look out and get those, pink tweezers that everybody was talking about. Hair tweezers. A pretty little rose cover minder. A black squishy, which, hey, I don't use these pens though. But they gave you the pink wax, which my daughter uses. I'll give that to her. You got a 4-placer and a 7-placer with the little white tray. Some baggies and washi tape. So again, that was their standard toolkit back then. I do wish there was a way for Diamond Art Club, but they'll never do it. To make it that you don't need, if you don't want a toolkit, you can tell them no and decline it. I'm not saying they have to change the price. I just think that would be a good option because They're really not good for the environment, right? Okay, and here it is. Jurassic Night. Look at that T-Rex. Oh my god, doesn't it look like Rexy? Yes, it does. Got some pterodactyls up there. So, this kit is 25.6 by 25.6 square. So, that's perfect. That's awesome. And here is the color palette. Look at those colors. Oh my god, they're so pretty. And this is a square as well. The Louisa, is the Louisa square? Yes, the Louisa is also square. So look at those colors. Oh, I can't wait to do it, just for the colors alone. Because you know me, I do love my dinos very much. Very, very much. Because when it came time, like, I don't know why I didn't buy this. I think it was just out of stock maybe every time I tried. But the only dinosaur one that Diamond Art Club had that I know of that I did not get is the T-Rex head coming through the leaves. That was on my wish list too. And the last time it came back and I looked at it, I was kind of like, I don't know, this kind of looks a little, it just doesn't look, I just didn't like the way it looked. So I was able to go on and find another dinosaur, T-Rex, literally coming through the woods. And I think that one was from, God, I don't know, Diamond Art Painting. Diamond Art Painting. So that is Jurassic Night. There are my two Diamond Art Clubs. Now, the next thing that I'm going to open, after I take my shoes off because my feet are hurting, my husband and I went out for a little while this morning, which I normally don't do very often. But this next canvas, I did get off, somebody was selling it from destashing it. My good friend Mary Kern, M-A-N-K. And this is from Raven Diamond Art, which is no longer in business. Their tagline was, "This art is to die for." And it is the poet, Edgar Allan Poe. So, it is a new to me shop. So, I know we talked about Edgar Allan Poe because Ricari has a whole Poe collection now. And I bought something from it. And we were talking about it. And Mary's like, "Oh, I have this one. Would you like it?" So I bought it from Mary because I just love Edgar Allan Poe. So here's your, it's not a sticker sheet. It's just a regular piece of paper. But you can cut this and laminate it. You can cut this and make it a sticker or shape it in your journal, which is probably what I'll do. Because I kit up in numerous ways. I either kit up in Elizabeth Ward containers and I use the stickers that come with the kits, or I already have pre-labeled trays 1 through 60. I have 2 sets, 1 through 60, 1 through 60. And then I also have the bottles. I went back to the bottles and I labeled them. I have the big 240 case. It's so funny how I started diamond painting like that. I would do my bottles 1 through 60. That's it. I didn't use any of these number stickers. And I diamond painted like that for a couple of years. And then I found, you know, my friend, well, not so much my friends, but I found like Katie on Diamonds and Washi. And she talked about, you know, the Elizabeth Wards and everything. And then I kind of had to have them. So then I kind of switched everything up. But now, 4 years in, I'm switching back to how I started because it is so much more practical to kit up in a 1 through 60, a 1 through 60. because you never have to change the stickers, and it's just so much easier. It's an easier kit up too. So here's the canvas. It is not velvet. It's more of like almost like a hard, like that harder plastic. It is not poke or scallop, so it will probably fray eventually. But here it is, Mr. Poe and his ravens. It is kind of already kitted up in baggies, and I actually started working for baggies. I can work through baggies too, so I can do either or. It doesn't necessarily matter to me, and I'm glad that I'm able to do that. It's almost like being ambidextrous in the diamond painting world, because some people who diamond paint, they can't do that. They can only use one or the other. Some people can only use baggies. Some people can only use the Elizabeth Ward trays, you know. So I'm fortunate that even though I do have anxiety and some OCD, that is not one of the OCD things that bothers me, right? I'm all about working smarter, not harder. Okay, so that was my third kit, which I love. So thank you, Mary, for that. Next is a small package from my friend Laura. Laura Campbell. She is part of a group that I hang out with and talk to like all the time, and she was at the retreat, and it was so funny because one of my favorite my trays that I use, I love Beiju Bliss trays, are my absolute favorite. I love them, but I also like Yellow Dog Designs, which is now Ditsy's Diamond In. And the reason I haven't bought any trays from Ditsy really is only because I have a drawer full of trays. I really don't need any. Again, it's like I was with scrapbooking. I bought all my own tools, and then the consumables were consumables. But you don't have really any consumables in diamond painting unless you count putty and wax. But anywho, I digress. She ordered a tray, I guess for an event, from Beiju Bliss on Etsy. And they accidentally sent her the wrong tray. They sent her the tray for, I think it's, oh my God, I can't remember the person's name. They're doing an event. It's Rude, Crude, Dark, and Nude or something. I think that's what it's called. I'll let you know as soon as I get this open. And they sent, well, anyway, they sent my friend Laura the wrong one. So she contacted them, and they told her that they'll sending her the right one immediately and to go ahead and keep this tray. But it's not really her bag. It's not her colors. It's just not her shtick. So she immediately thought of me, and she messaged me and asked me if I wanted it. And I said, sure. So she sent it to me, and I'm very thankful for that. So thank you again, Laura. So here's the tray. And it is Rude, Crude, Nude, and Dark 2026. So that is the name of the event. And this is the tray. There it says Rude, Crude, Nude, and Dark 2026. The thing I love the best about Beiju Bliss trays is they're magnetic. You have magnets in each corner, and each corner here, so each corner on there, and then each corner here, and then it just magnetizes. And then while you're using the tray, you can just take the lid and just put it to the bottom, and it sticks. The stopper is also magnetic. So, yeah, I really like this tray. So I will be definitely using it. So I like it a lot. It's very nice. So again, thank you, Laura. Thank you to Beiju Bliss for sending the wrong tray to my friend Laura, so then Laura could send it to me. So bless. Thank you so much. Let me just pick this plastic up off the floor, because now that you guys can see my face, guaranteed I'll be the one to slip and fall on my ass. And you guys will see that too, and I'll be embarrassed for the rest of my life. Me falling, imagine an embarrassment. Stupid allergies. Okay. Next package. This is from Feelook. Feelook, the canvas behind me. This is a Feelook canvas. I picked this canvas because it was carousel horse, and I love carousel horses, and I will ride a carousel every time I see one. Sometimes for long periods. Ask my husband. So I like them a lot. I heard about them from my friend Y over at Shenanigans with the Birds. She's actually a sneak peeker for them. So, couldn't find how to open this thing. She's a sneak peeker for Feelook. So, that's kind of why that's kind of how I came across them. And, I gotta tell you, this carousel horse, the drills were awesome. The drills were awesome. The field was awesome. The canvas itself is awesome. Oh, it's so nice. It's really, really a nice canvas. So I'm hoping that these also are nice. And man, they really wrap this tight. Holy crap. Newsflash. Before I videotape next time, I'm just going to make sure I open my package. I mean, I just wanted y'all to share my excitement. Little did I realize you'd also be sharing my frustration because I can't get this stupid thing open. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh, this one's kind of smashed, actually. It's the dinosaur. You can see the box is kind of open and smashed. It's all crap. It's all bent up. That doesn't mean the canvas is, so let's check it out. You know what I'm saying. My husband and I went for ice cream on the way home from the store. And of course, I decided to get Reese's Pieces sundae, and one of the stupid Reese's Pieces that was broken or crumbled just went down the wrong pipe. Okay, so here we go with the Feelook. So this is Dinosaur. It's the name of it, it's just Dinosaur. But it is a T-Rex. And there's a little toolkit. Let's see their toolkit. Well, I don't even have to take it out. You get standard pen, tweezers, the red wax, the boat, the squishy, and some baggies. So I'm not even going to open that. So I don't know how I feel about this. It's really not what I expected, but okay. So here it is. It's a dinosaur. Kind of makes it look like it's 3D because it's coming out of the picture. So that's awesome. Sorry about that, guys. My husband needed help with something. And I accidentally stopped it instead of paused it, so I'll mess it together. But anywho, it's not really what I thought. I love it. I think it's awesome. It really looks like it is coming alive out of the picture. So I kind of like that aspect of it. So I can't wait to do it. So Feelook also sends this little card. This is an older Feelook. You can tell by the packaging of it. But they send this little, it tells their story about Feelook, the instructions. So they give you that, and then here's all the drills, which again, they're kitted up in baggies, and they're numbered. The bags are numbered in pink, it looks like. So this is like number 13. So this will be another one of those ones where if I could kit it out, I can just use my baggy trays, and that'll be great. I am not going to, however, put this back into the box, because the box it's bent up anyway. So I'm just gonna open this plastic. I can just put that right in my cabinet. Okay, the next one, these are the newer Feelooks. I've got 3 Feelooks this time. This one here, Godzilla can hold that one. And we can go from here. Sit here in the trash. Okay. This one is called the Green Dragon, or just Green Dragon. I love the feel of their boxes because they're textured, and there's just something soothing about the texture on the box. So their gimmick is every diamond you place is a small step towards something extraordinary. And that is a good way to think of things, because every time you diamond paint, it goes from something special to something spectacular. This is what the Green Dragon looks like. The design is 40.5 by 61. That's just the design. So let's open this baby up. We also, on the back, then you also the back have your instructions, like where they gave you the pet card in the first one. Now they're on the back of the box, and all their socials are on the side. You can just do that QR code too. But I ain't about that. And then they have another little gimmick in here in the middle, in the top of the box. It says, when tiny sparks become masterpieces. Okay. It's plastic. But, okay. Ate too much sugar, clearly. Too much sugar. Okay. Okay, here's your Feelook toolkit, the 2 pink waxes, your baggies, your tweezers, yeah, the same thing. So I'm not even going to show the next one. Here's your instructional card. Oh, let me get my canvas. I'll roll it the other way. So I don't know if any of you guys are doing, I know a few of my friends who are watching this and will watch it, they know that they're doing this thing 26 and 26. And they're going to be doing it again in 27. So I'm going to be doing it in 27 as well. Here's the canvas for Green Dragon. Very pretty. Again, the design side is 40.5 by 61 centimeters. And then the fabric is 48.5. I like how they put both of those sizes in the bottom here. And I'll tell you why, because my logbook that I use asks that question. Canvas size, picture size, you know, and you never know. And like DAC, you never know, you have to measure it. I'm not going to sit here and measure that, but I like how Feelook puts it in the corner. Again, they're already kitted up in bags that are pre-numbered. So there's number 11. Here are the colors. Look at that. I'm getting awful pastel-y. I don't think I like this. I need to work on a Ricari yesterday. Well, technically, I'm working on Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein, so I guess that works. But, like, I feel like I need to, I don't know. First this pink thing behind me, and now this. Oh, my God, I don't think I can handle all of this pressure. Guys, help a sister out. So that is my second Feelook. And the last Feelook, I'm telling you right now, guys, y'all need to be sitting down for this last one, because it is definitely not up my alley at all. At all. But when I saw it, it spoke to me. So I had to have it. Okay, again, the box is textured. You have their gimmick on the side. On this side, you have your QR code and their socials, and then you have a description of what it is. So her name is. Her name is Chicka Chicka Slim Shady. Her name is Selene. Selene. Why would I ever buy a canvas with a character named Selene? What are we doing? Okay. Green Dragon probably has a card in it too. I did not notice. But she comes with a card. Right? And this one is, well, it doesn't even tell you a color, but you can tell it's silver. Comes with the instructional book. And you can use it, the date to start it and complete it. And then it comes with this, which is very much like Diamond Art Club. And there are 40 colors in this canvas. And this is very much gets open like diamond, like it feels like the Diamond Art Club bag. I'll open it. It's the typical toolkit bag for Feelook. Now here she is. I just thought she was so pretty, so serene, just sitting on the moon, doing her best life, you know? So I decided that I had to have her. And they were running a sale too, so here's her colorway. So I'm very excited. She is, her picture design size is 52 by 72 and her fabric size is 60 by 80. And she is from Feelook. So, you know, I have so many canvases. I have a shit ton of Diamond Art Club canvases. I wish I would have known then what I know now. And I have discovered, well, you know, it doesn't matter when you think about it, because back then they were the only company besides Dreamer. And they were the standard, and they are still the standard. I make no bones about that. They are still the standard. The thing, though, is there are many smaller companies now that have stepped up their game, you know? So I find myself, I don't even want to work on my Diamond Art Club canvases. I just strictly want to work on my other canvases, you know? But I can't, because most of my canvases, I know it sounds like I have all these new smaller companies. I don't, because I just recently started. But, you know, I'm sure they'll all get done. My daughter is diamond painting now, and she, you know, she loves, she's like me. She really doesn't care as long as she likes the artwork. So, you know, there's that. So, that's all I have, guys. You don't have to look at my mean mug anymore today. But I will edit these two together and get them up on my YouTube channel. And I will notify you guys when they are up and ready. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you like this kind of process. Again, this was kind of new to me. So, you know, just want to find out. I'm just trying to get some answers. So please, feel free to like, subscribe, and drop me a comment. And I will see you guys on the next one. Roaring Dinosaur means I love you. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And go birds. Bye.